Today, I'm going to show you how to create a Polaroid effect in Gimp using the gmic plugin, step by step, so you can turn any ordinary photo into a clean, retro instant print style image. This is a super useful effect for thumbnails, social posts, mock-ups, and creative edits, and the best part is that you can do it without complicated manual masking. If this tutorial helps you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy software guides like this. Alright, let's jump in. First, open Gimp and load the image you want to edit. Once your photo is open, look over at the Layers panel and make sure the image layer is selected. This is important because you want gmic to apply the effect to the correct layer. If your file has multiple layers, just click the one containing the photo you want to transform. Now go to the top menu and click Filters, then choose gmic QT. If gmic is installed properly, a new window will open with a huge library of filters and effects. This plugin is what makes the Polaroid look really easy to build. Inside the gmic window, you can either search for the effect or browse to it manually. Expand the Frames category and select Polaroid. If you don't see it right away, use the search bar and simply type Polaroid. That will take you straight to the filter. Once the Polaroid filter is selected, you'll see a panel on the right with the settings you can adjust. The first thing to look at is the frame size. This controls how thick the white border around your image will be. For that classic instant photo feel, keep the border thick enough to be noticeable, but not so large that it overwhelms the picture. Next, adjust the bottom size. This is one of the most important parts of the look, because classic Polaroid photos have a larger bottom border than the sides and top. That wider lower section is what gives the image that signature instant print style. If you want it to look more authentic, make the bottom border slightly larger than the other edges. Then look at the angle setting. If you want your photo to feel like a casual snapshot sitting on a desk or scattered with other prints, add a slight tilt. Even a small angle, like 1 to 3 degrees, can make a big difference. If you want a more clean and centered look, you can leave the angle close to 0. After that, check the vignette strength. This setting darkens the corners of your image a little, which helps recreate the soft, retro look of old instant cameras. A subtle vignette works best. You want it to feel nostalgic, not overly dramatic, just enough to give the photo that vintage lens character. Now scroll down to the output setting at the bottom. This part is very important. Change the output mode to New Layers. That way, Gimp keeps your original photo untouched and places the Polaroid effect on a separate layer. This makes your workflow much safer, because if you want to edit or remove the effect later, you still have your original image preserved. Once your settings look good, click OK. gmic will process the image and create the Polaroid effect for you. In just a few seconds, your photo should now look like a classic instant print with a white border, a larger bottom section, and that slight tilted retro style. If you want to take the effect one step further, you can also add a vintage color grading pass. This is optional, but it can make the final result look much more realistic. Real Polaroid photos often have distinctive color shifts, soft contrast, and a warm or faded film appearance. gmic can help you simulate that too. To do that, reopen gmic from Filters, then gmic QT. This time, go to Colors and find Simulate Film. Inside that section, look for an Instant preset. You may see options like Instant Consumer or Instant Pro. From there, choose a film profile such as Polaroid PX70 or Polaroid 600 if it's available. These presets help recreate the color response of real instant film, giving your image that slightly faded, nostalgic, analog look. After selecting the profile you want, click OK and let the effect apply directly to the image inside the frame. This step is great if you want your design to feel more authentic and less digitally perfect. At this point, you can zoom out and review the final result. You should now have a strong Polaroid-style image with a clean frame, a classic bottom caption area, and optional vintage coloring that makes the whole thing feel like a real printed instant photo. If you want, you can also combine this with text, stickers, or a background layer later in Gimp to create a full scrapbook or aesthetic collage style. And that's it! You've successfully created a Polaroid effect in Gimp using the gmic plugin. It's fast, flexible, and perfect for giving your photos a retro instant print vibe without doing everything manually. If this tutorial helped you out, please give it a like, subscribe for more Gimp and editing tutorials, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.